All right, let's just get started. Hey, thanks. Welcome to another weekly stand-up. Today is July 8th, Monday. Let's start with the tech and Bitlauncher. Gabo, any updates?
Yeah, sure. The new version of the site is ready. Just the final pass on UX UI pending, and we're ready to release it with the new sections and translations. The blog completed, and yeah, and tomorrow we start testing for pre-sale, the coming pre-sale. That's pretty much it.
Sounds good. All right, and the sign up KYC wallet, any updates there?
Just a few, actually. One is still pending the production movement, the error message improvement when users are not logged and they're trying to log in using the login with Bitcash on Bitlauncher. So that's missing to have on production. It's delay. Besides the KYC, I haven't moved that to production. It will be moved soon, tomorrow, my EOD at night. But besides of that, I have also Dboard. Since we have now the variant for Bitlauncher, the forum, we'll start with that progress. However, we're waiting the update with the improvements on the threads. And on ChainGraph, I don't have too much updates, same update as before, still pending that piece of code. And after that, I will be done.
It sounds good. Let's see. All right. The L1, there's no real update there. We're still waiting on the licensing first to before we get started. So we can cover that on the business and operations segment. So I think that's it for tech, right? Okay. Let's go to marketing. Things are a little bit on hold, but social media continues. We're doing Twitter and post retweets or quote retweets. So we're still waiting on that. So they're on hold before we settle on our pre-sale dates and we get the PR out there first. Same thing with ads. I plan to pay and start experimentation, but probably within the next couple days, I'll pay what I need to get the ads started. But we're still waiting for everything else. So I'm not in a hurry there. Did a YouTube interview on Friday and preparing that for distribution this week. We're also doing some education, like word of the day. So one of our helpers is helping create these AI avatar educational pieces. They're less than a minute. We're going to put them on YouTube as well as Instagram and TikTok. So and then there'll be other kinds of posts that we can do more on the crypto side as well. That's pretty much it for marketing. I think a lot of it is just on hold for us to figure out like the timing of the sale, which is I think our next segment, which is business and operations. So I think more than likely for a couple of reasons, we are going to do the sale probably at the earliest the end of this month. So that still is not that far away. The market is very weak right now. I think we could wait a little bit longer before we do the pre-sale. The other reason is because of legal. And so I'll talk to you guys offline about just the documents we need, hopefully this week, to get our corporation set up. The other legal piece of it is the licensing for Antelope. And that's what we discussed last week in terms of negotiating some sort of licensing agreement with the ENF to use the Antelope software with instant finality. So we just have to come together and offer some sort of monetary payment as well as an exchange of open source software that we've built up over the years between Dboard, Gabo, ChainGraph, just everything that we're doing too. We could white label the launch pad and offer it for Antelope as well as Dboard. Let me see. So I think that's it on business and operations. So it's pretty much just trying to figure out the main focus is trying to get what we need to done legally and then also just settle on a date to do the official pre-sale. That's pretty much it. Community where we've put on hold all the P2P stuff with Bitcash Nigeria. Anything on Discord, Andler?
Just an insight, I've seen that at least around 4 users have seen that they had difficulties to understand the onboarding. So I started to see options how to improve it. There is an onboarding option on Discord community servers, sorry. I asked Anu to collaborate on that part so we can dive deeper into that and to improve the onboarding, maybe the wording or the emoji perhaps. But so far, there's small engagement, which is expected, but we have a small movement, which is good actually. Yeah.
All right, on that point, we do have to track our numbers, right? How
Yes.
many approvals we have? Do you know? Do you have an idea of how many approvals we have?
In the last week, two new users, two new approvals.
Okay,
In
and
the
then how
last,
many do we have in total?
the exact number, I don't have it exactly,
Okay.
but I can provide that to you offline.
Okay, so let's keep that as a weekly update. Like how many people we
Okay.
have registered. We don't have our pre-sale officially open or started, but we need to build it up, right? So we need as many people signed up as possible. So we that should happen already. So not only do we need how many approvals, we also want to know how many people are from the US that have been disapproved, or from maybe the like Russia and other countries, because we want to track that too. We just want to make sure that we're building awareness more so than anything else as a starting point. And then naturally, most of our audience is going to be from the US, but since we're not able to accommodate them, we just want to know how many approvals, but also it's a good sign of if we're building enough awareness to know how many people even in the US have wanted to sign up. That's pretty much it. All right, cool. Thanks for the update, guys. Any last comments or any blockers? You guys, anything you need help with?
Just a quick update on business operations. I'm looking how to improve our internal documents for development and procedures. We're working on that. So it's going to happen through these days, but we're working mostly offline. Yeah. So it's going to improve. And yeah, it's on discussion right now.
Okay, sounds good. All right, thanks, guys. So we'll do some Discord updates on Wednesday, Friday, and then see you guys online next week.
Yeah. Okay.